Hello, how are you guys doing? Sorry for the noise in the background. That's the grandson and his tablet. That's very loud. But anyway, guys, I wanted to come in here and say what's up. You know, let y'all know, hey, she's still in it. She's still going. She's still going strong, and she done picked up a couple other platforms that's still doing the same thing. But I still in it. I still in it to win it. So, guys, what's going on in the tea? Do we got a moon come out? We just had a moon go by, didn't we? So we're gonna do this, you know, the Samains. We're gonna see what the Samain season of the witches oracle want to talk about real quick. See what she in the mood for. Yeah, I got a fan going around here in the background. Let's get into it. See what she got. Okay. All Hallows Eve, baby. Something's coming, ladies and gentlemen. It's the night before Missmas. No, it's the night before they miss us. It's the night before they miss us. Yes, sir. Because it's about to go down. Well, is it already going down? Is it already going down, ladies and gentlemen? Ladies and gentlemen, it's going down. Yeah, it's going down, baby. It's going down. Sorry, y'all. Sorry, I apologize for it being the way it is, but peoples were hard-headed. Alright, so it says, call upon the voices that stir your senses through the night. Cast an unforgiving howl as you stomp your might through the ground. So what we got here? This could be happening in November. Some could be going down in November. But somebody says this is a known holiday in some traditions and some cultures. So this is a day to honor those who have passed on, as well as celebrating the passing of summer and the coming of winter. On this night, the veil between our world and the next is at its thinnest. Spirits are given a chance to pass over to find their resting place, and loved ones who have passed can visit. Yo, loved ones can visit. I don't know if this happening now or it's going to happen in November. Or November sometime? We can take advantage of this magical time by harnessing the open energy from the spiritual realms. Communications with spirits and guides are more natural than any other night of the year. It's a beautiful time to deepen psychic practice or start a new one, or to call on the help of the powers that be. Working magic on this night is likely to lead to success, even if you've never worked a spell before. If you have pulled All Hallows Eve, you are being called to summon your inner magic. The spiritual realm is smiling on you and is waiting to be made use of. Some additional ways to use this energy is to create a Samain altar that stays throughout the year on working with one of the correspondences of Samain. Additionally, you might try work with more profound, darker energies, such as crone energy, or dark goddess, such as Hecate, or Morrigan. Calling on a deity regularly will help you develop the ability to summon power at will. Alright, so this past dark moon, we could be ready to talk about something that was casted, or whatever this moon is, somebody has been summoned, okay? Somebody may have been summoned from the passed on realm, alright? So these people could be ready to come in, or this is something that is soon to be done. Alright, or this is just about me getting me back out here doing these readings because somebody didn't want the kid to do them. So let's just see. What's All Hallows Eve here for? Alright. This could be some root work. May you never tear the living ritual that is magic merged with the roots of your being, the soul of your soul. So we talking about some root work. We gotta be. Or we should be get ready to do some root work. Either some root work that was done, or we are about to do some root work. Or we need, or we should. And All Hallows Eve is a time to do this. Now, we also could be talking about people who have done something prior to, which is probably what, October 31st? This is the day before November. What is it? What is that? Remember that movie, Coco? You know, that movie where they celebrate this. So we talking about October 31st. So the spirit realm could be ready to reach out to us. Or we're going to be connected to them. Or a lot of y'all is bringing y'all family members to life. Close this door. Hold on now. So a lot of y'all could be bringing y'all family members, you know what I mean? Like again, you know, I've used this reference before when that was the movie Coco. I feel like a lot of y'all connecting with your ancestors, mentioning them, you know what I mean? Speaking on them, just in a conversation or like the closing of a conversation. Or just giving gratitude in midst of friends, family, co-workers. You know what I mean? You guys are talking about them more. So the activation is happening. The activation is getting real out these pieces and these streets. My family, my friends, and my foes. Yeah. You jump starting that energy, okay, and that engine and that connection with your ancestors, which they out here, you know, handing out ass whooping cards. So, could be. But, we gonna keep going. I got excited, that's all. So, as we connecting with them and they, you know, we activating our ancestors or whatever. You guys getting real rooted and grounded in some things. Some of y'all might be doing protection stuff, spells, manifestations. You know what I mean? You're doing something that's having which is bringing in balance for y'all, which is making the ability or making it easier for you guys to be able to connect. All right. But we got some bad news, ladies and gentlemen. We got the rebirth card in the reverse. Somebody is not about to have a renewal or rebirth of anything. So whatever death magic these people have been sending out for a long time, very long time, it's coming back. This dark moon that just passed, I don't know if they did rituals, if they could have tried. But whatever this portal was, so we just had the 8-8 portal. Then we just had this dark moon. And whatever judgment is coming, guys, it's on its way. It's not peaches and apples out here right now. Somebody did something forbidden that they wish they didn't do. Because that death magic they did was putting out here on the collective, you know, these people behind the scenes that we ain't know was out here in these cults and these secret societies and covens or whatever. Oh yeah. All that little dark shit they used to do, the collective behind the scenes, you know, when they needed y'all to buy their products. When they needed you to invest in a movie, when they needed you to invest in a song, when they needed you to invest in a book, when they needed you to invest in a store, when they needed you to invest in your home, when they needed you to invest in your apartment, your car, your taxes, they getting this back. Everything that they did, as long as they was doing it, has been forbidden, and they know this. So as we going into this Hallows Eve, which is between October 31st and November sometime, or just October 31st, we are to amp our protection, or our protection is being amped up. Okay? Dark moon, baby. I'm revealing to you what the energy that was sent out on the dark moon, what's going on after the dark moon, and our ancestors saying, whoever participated in this dark moon magic, this dark moon ritual, knows this was forbidden. But ain't nobody on the light side of things took a bite out of this dark moon. But these people who are the dark did. So anybody who didn't participate in any kind of low vibrational negative ritual on this dark moon, we good. We protected, the ancestors say. But whoever these people that did go out here playing in this dark magic, oh, it's about to, it's whatever light and color they had in their life, y'all, that's about to be taken away. They're gonna lose protection. So they get ready to lose protection from the monitoring spirits. Like, you know how they can send out the monitoring spirits to come see y'all? They're gonna lose that gift. The monitoring spirits are gonna start gonna start working for the light. But I don't know if we work with them like that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm new to this. Still true to this though. So the magic that they did on this dark moon, they're not gonna have no rebirths. They didn't want us to have them, right? But now it's going to backfire onto these people who was in this, who did this ritual this year, past moon cycle. And like I said, this was forbidden. They're going to wish they didn't. Wherever they went to or wherever they performed, they're going to wish that they did. Because not only they're not going to receive any kind of warnings from nature, they're not even going to get any participation from the monitoring spirits. If so, the monitoring spirit's going to come to you and die. You're either going to kill them or they're going to die in your house, in your home. They're not even going to be able to linger around too long because something is going to zap them out. If it ain't you, it's something that's going to do it naturally. Or they're going to want to leave. Yeah. They're just going to die naturally in your home, in your house. You know what I mean? Or, okay, maybe not. Oh, that's what we don't see. No? What is it then? So when it comes to greeting its darkness, this winter, it's like greet the darkness. Greet the darkness. Wherever they came from, they're gonna go back, or they're not gonna make it, or something. When it comes to these gifts being either taken, or they're not gonna come and give them information. They're not gonna be able to read off the information off the monitoring spirit. They're not going to get some kind of sign like the birds and whatever else that used to come around them may not be coming around them anymore like they used to. Or they're not going to be doing the same performances as they did. Something like that. So if you was hearing certain birds, you might not hear them as much. Or the birds that was working for them are now going to be working for you. For the light. And these people that was out here using the divination and abusing it with this candle magic, they're going to be hollering for help. They're not even going to see what's coming, y'all. Like, what's coming towards these people that's been using this magic on the collective, on their family, on their friends, on their neighbors, on their kids, on their neighbors' kids. But all this stuff about to start hitting backfire. So like neighbors that was hearing people in their neighborhoods were witches. Not everybody was a dark witch though. But the ones that you see some things and put two and two together, I'm talking about them. But they about to go through a dark night of the soul. Like it's about to get dark and grim for these people. For this candle magic, for them using nature, and the nature, the animals, for the sacrifices. Some of these animals they sacrifice, y'all, was forbidden. It was some. So if they did a ritual and sacrifice any of these animals that's supposed to amp up their magic, that was forbidden. This candle magic was forbidden. Abuse and defamation was forbidden. All this they did in this dark moon was forbidden. They damn near poisoned themselves, whether that's mentally, emotionally, physically, and financially. This backfire is going to be hectic. Y'all going to be seeing something if you're not already. To the collective, if we have altars, I think this Halloween, I think this what's that? All Hallows Eve, we have to put some stuff on our family, on the altar for the family. You know what I mean? We gotta you know what I mean? Bless your altars this come All Hallows Eve to my tarot readers. I think we should. I don't know. You don't have to listen to me, but I think that's gonna be a night where we really all should either connect with them. Like we should really get up and do some readings or do some on your personal time. That way you can connect with your ancestors. And if you choose to get up and do a reading later on that night, that would be fine. But I think you should connect with them. I think we have to put something on our altars. We have to bless our altars. We may even have to cleanse them this night. I think the messages are going to be stronger. They're going to be popping. You know what I mean? You're going to just be, it's going to be like wood crackling in a fire. It's going to be like pop, 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 your downloads. Meditate. I think we should meditate the night before. That night. It's just going to really be about us connecting with Source, y'all. If you're not a reader, it's still about y'all putting y'all altars, setting up your altars, connecting with your family, putting up a meal, putting up what they like, what you think they like, and just sit back and see what kind of communication you get. You feel me? Like once you set up your altar, you're gonna go into a meditative state. You're gonna sit there and quiet your kids. Maybe you gotta do this when everybody's asleep. Everybody calm down for the night. Whatever night this is supposed to happen, y'all. Please let me know what night I'm talking about. I'm thinking it's the 31st of Halloween. And the movie Coco, but I don't remember the date exactly. But if y'all can help me clear that up, that'd be great. But that's the day we gotta do all this. That's the day I think we should do this. I think we should if you're not giving messages that night, or if you're not posting messages, I think this is the time where you gotta, have a conversation with them yourself. I feel like once you do this, I feel like it's gonna heighten or amp your gift. It's gonna strengthen it, and you're gonna get more downloads. You know what I mean? They're gonna be stronger. Just give them the opportunity to connect with you and leave whatever imprint they want to leave on us that night. Till like 3 o'clock in the morning. I think we should start at midnight, actually. I don't know if you want to come and do it online. I think that's just, you start off with your private moment with them. Have y'all, however minutes y'all need to connect. And then go do what it is you got to do. But I think we need to do this at midnight or whenever you want after midnight. When they most powerful. I think that's when you're going to get a strong message. You're going to get a strong read. And then that's like another upgrade. But you don't have to listen to me though. But yeah, they want us to tap into the altars, ladies and gentlemen. Come this All Hallows Eve, because that's when they said the veil is going to even become even more thinner or more lifted. When it comes to this veil and the altar and this frog, we are this is how I'm getting it. I feel like if you are a tarot reader of the light and we come and do this, we are coming together to get rid of this big demon. Okay? Whoever this big demon is, it's going to take us as a collective to defeat it. Maybe y'all might see me. Maybe I'm a little fantastical. Maybe I'm a little, dreamy, but this is how I'm reading it. We come together on this night and do whatever we got to do, tap in to help us defeat this demon. Whoever this demon is real big. I don't know. Well, it looks small on the card compared to us coming together as a collective. Whoever this person is, this demon likes to play in the graveyard. Okay, this person likes to do a lot of graveyard magic. Alright? Whoever these people that's gonna play it, that's been playing in these people like to play around the dead. They like to do their rituals around the dead. But it's gonna take us as a community, as us of us of the light. It's gonna take us to come together and do this. I think some of y'all already been doing y'all work, like for real. Some of y'all been out here handling business. But I feel like as a group, as a whole, as in yo, we liable to send this demon wherever it came from. So it's like spending time with spirit, getting our downloads, getting our prayer, meditation in, and our journals, our intentions, whatever y'all do, because I'm still apprentice. So whatever y'all do around the altar. So it's going to be, it could be both. It could be dark and light. This could be a night where they could sit there and take this information, but theirs not going to work. they're just not going to work. So I'm talking to the witches of light. Some of these people who, their gifts, one of their gifts that they're losing is their intuition. One is another maybe losing is where these spirits was giving them downloads. So they may no longer be receiving downloads from whoever they were worshiping. So they out here butt ass naked with no protection, no spiritual protection. Actually, so they didn't caught themselves up in this spiritual web. You feel me? Whatever they got to deal with, whatever judgment they got coming from spirit, they is tied in it, trapped, stuck, bound, can't move. All these pills and these potions and these spells and these sacrifices and these rituals are backfiring. They're going back to the sender. And whoever these people are or were in the near future, you may get the case of dropping like flies. Might get a case of dropping like flies, and I'm sorry to say it like that, but everybody knows right from wrong. There's no pill, there's no protection that's going to prevent these people from DEATH. Now, when I get up here, people don't want me to get up here because I get scary. I get it. I understand. They don't like the way I'm talking because sometimes my words are powerful. But the thing is, I give you time. I give y'all time off. I go shoot the breeze with the trees. I do that. Not literally, but metaphorically speaking, I do. I go sit down. I go mind my business. I go do some lights. I go do some light work. You know what I mean? I get out your hair. I get out the way. I do some other shit. But when it's time to come back, you check into the energy. Breaking news. They coming. For that ritual y'all did. That you shouldn't have did. That you knew that you was forbidden. And that you wasn't high ranking enough to do. There was a violation somewhere in this these rituals. Yeah, they knew whatever ritual they did, they knew they wasn't supposed to do this. It was forbidden. And now they are going through death in their lives. Like I said, financially, mentally, emotionally, physically, and creatively. Death to what was in these people's lives because they was so damn hard-headed. So they was trying to prevent the grief that they was trying to prevent grief by doing this forbidden ritual spell, death spell. And they heard the voices telling them not to do it. Stop doing it. Whatever they're doing, they told them to stop doing it over and over and over and over and over again. And they kept doing it over and over and over and over and over and over again. You heard them telling you to stop. They heard them telling them to stop. So when it comes to the white witch, the underworld is saying, your intuition, she is receiving this download from the underworld or her ancestors. This message is being given to her, who is a familiar spirit, or these are familiar spirits when it comes to this white witch. This white witch knows, or this white witch, the underworld is protecting her from this black witch, from a dark witch. And the underworld is coming for this dark witch, this practitioner, who could be a dark, yeah, she a dark witch. It's like 5 of them. It's like 5 of these witches, and then the witches, if according to the cards, the witches that is coming for these 5 witches is the witches, the head witches in the underworld. So if something happened to these witches, right, they gonna have to deal with these witches in the underworld. Well, these witches in the underworld is now on the asses of these 5 witches, and whoever this head witch is, she the head witch of these 4 witches, or how many witches there is. The spirits is on these people's ass. Whatever they did, whatever ritual these witches did, or whoever they are, man, homegirl, whoever this bitch is, the big witch, she sacrificed these 4 chicks right here. Whoever these witches that is up under this big witch, she didn't sacrifice those witches that's under her. They coming to get all their asses. They won't be doing no goddamn spells no more. Nor are they going to be, and their money going to get dried up. Whatever they was investing in, or whatever they was getting off of their investments, all that shit about to be dried up. Intuition is popping. Thank you to my ancestors. Thank you all. Thank you. Yeah, they in trouble, y'all. Whoever this head witch and her little minions, oh, they about to go on a journey. The underworld is sitting here watching them do these rituals, stopping the ritual, and then they putting a cease to the magic. The underworld is stopping the magic that these witches is putting out to stop our harvest. You know what I mean? So them trying to stop our harvest from coming in, they are stopping that. Oh, really? Taylor Swift? Nah. Get out. Taylor's. So y'all already seeing? Oh. Well, if you want me to be extra, y'all, whoever his family is, better tell him not to do it. Don't do it. Don't do that, because he's going to be haunted too. And the family. Tell the family, don't let them do that. They're going to be haunted. This person is not going to be able to handle whatever's coming for this witch, bro. They not. Tell them not to do it. He going to lose his mind. Tell his family. Somebody tell that man family, don't do it. Tell them to get some protection around them. Whatever tell them to put that salt and stuff around their door. Y'all know how they tell you to protect evil spirits? Like you're supposed to put the crystal, what you supposed to salt in the doorstep, and tell his mom to do it. Tell his mom or his sister to do that around his house. See what happens. All right, gotta stop talking now, because they don't want him or him to heal. They trying to take that man harvest. Bro, y'all crazy. That was a warning. He just received a warning. Somebody better tell that man. Tell that man don't do it. If you are a friend of this man, you work with this man, you're on the team with this man. They got some judgment on them. They got some judgment for all this stuff they was doing, these rituals they were doing. This woman, these women that could be working with this witch, one could have red hair, brown hair. Two of them got like gray hair, and one of them got blonde hair. One of them could be taller than the rest of them. The other ones could be real short. It's many of them. It's like multiples. It's like short, tall, skinny, older. Two older ones. But they got the underworld witches coming for them though. Hold on. Let me look at this card. So look, they got these witches from the underworld. But somebody at the underworld is mad, right? One of them is mad is saying, I want you to tell them this. This is what's coming through the reading. One of the witches from the underworld, again, she said, I want you to tell them this. And then the other witch is like, don't tell them to say this too. Tell them to say this. So whatever I'm saying and probably forgetting a lot and missing some, she said these witches in the underworld was told me to say this to whoever this resonate with. Told the underworld witch to tell me that they coming for their ass. Because they didn't want to stop, they didn't want to reflect, they didn't want to listen to what we saying. So not only did they abuse the laws of the underworld, they abused the laws of the light. I don't know who this is, bro, but I do not want to be them, and I wouldn't wish this on my worst enemy. Somebody is exhausted. They're gonna be burnt out, yo. I'm telling you. I heard Cardi B, I don't know why, but Cardi B may have something to do with this. And I just heard it's just the beginning. They're gonna be suffering, y'all. I'm telling you. If you no longer in these people's energy, get grounded, get rooted, do your spiritual cleansings, do it all. If you was connected to these people, get your protection up. Get grounded, walk your feet out in the grass. Do not return back to any of these people that you know was out here doing this magic, bro. Walk away. Do not go back. Once you walk away from these people, you get stronger and you gain protection. If y'all notice, when you walk away from these people, you get stronger. Because the reason why y'all was weak is because these people was putting magic on y'all. So if you left any of these people, you was wondering why, or why you was going crazy, or why you was obsessing over this person, because somebody was out here putting magic on you. These people are not divine feminines. They are karmic feminines. They are meant to steal, kill, and destroy whatever it is you are building. Yeah, they were meant to destroy their homes and their families and don't even know it. If they was working with this head witch, whatever this head witch is, and they've been holding back. They've been holding back on these other witches, but they've also been holding back people money. slowing it down, stopping it. They've been doing a lot of things that they shouldn't have done. Should not have been doing. Shouldn't have been doing. Something like that. And now these people are going to be suffering, crying over their stability, over their wealth, over their finances. And the people of the light who have been doing right and living upright is going to get all the finances that these people have harvested off of y'all energy. You're going to get that back, Jack. Yeah. So how about those apples? So let's get a closing oracle for this, and we're gonna, do what we always do. All right, Spirit, let's give a closing out motivational affirmation for the collective. It says, my aura is magnetic to golden opportunities. My breath connects me to life. Somebody was trying to take that away. Somebody didn't want you to have that. I am protected by source. Facing my shadow removes darkness from the world, collective. Facing our shadows, everybody, removes darkness from the world. Where there's a will, there's a way. Somebody didn't want us to find the will in order to have the way. In order to keep us out of this abundant state of mind. Abundant state of mind. Or abundance is a state of mind. So with that being said, collective, I hope you guys have a beautiful one. And I am out.